Assalamu alaikum. I am Omar. I hope you are all well. Today's topic is about cost engineering. Before starting the video, I request to all my friends to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Let's go to today's topic. We have different website open. Let's take a look at one of them. What is cost engineering? Cost engineering. When I tell people I am a cost engineer, I often get a puzzled reaction. What does that actually entail? What kind of work do you actually do? So here I am writing this blog tapping to explain. Cost engineering. Let's first start with the first part. Cost is the collective term of resources such as money and time. These resources are limited and should be utilized as efficient as possible. That is where the practice of cost engineering focuses on managing costs throughout the life cycle of any enterprise project or program. In order to achieve this, a cost engineer relies on sound engineering practices. A cost engineer applies his engineering skills and experience to forecast the development of a project, seeking to predict the progress of a project and to spot deviations from the plan early on. To analyze deviation in the original design, it is vital to understand what other parameters will be affected and how this impacts the rest of the design and planning. Trying to answer the question, where will the current technical development lead and how will they affect the economic prospects of this project. The activities of a cost engineers can broadly be presented into three separate categories: measure, control, improve. Measure. In order to manage resources, they need to be defined and measured. This starts with gathering the knowledge gained from previous projects, making sure the knowledge is accessible so that it can be used for future projects. If stored correctly, this information should give you a basis from which to perform your early risk and cost estimates. Risk estimates are used to get an idea of the threats facing a project. Initially, the accuracy of these estimates can vary substantially, but as the definition of the project scope becomes clearer, the accuracy of the estimates will improve as well. Get estimates are important to get an idea of the total amount of resources required for the project and will serve as input for the project planning. Control. With the scope of the project defined and the resources allocated accordingly, it is now up to the cost engineers to control the resources. For cost engineer, it is not sufficient to merely track any deviation from the initial baseline. They ought to prevent them, look for the right indicators and spot deviation early on. Find and analyze a possible solution and support the project manager in decision making, providing him the information he needs to choose between alternative. I hope you like the video. See you into our next video.